Hi, everyone. So, something that I've come to learn about myself over the years is that I can only create when I feel inspired. So, whether that's writing my next book or writing a blog or recording a vlog like this, I have to wait until I feel authentically excited and passionate about it. And so doing that ensures that it's coming from the right place. It's coming from my higher self and from my team and spirit. And so I want to share with you one of my latest inspirations. So I have been playing around with manifesting in my prayers and meditation. Okay. So I've been doing a lot of readings lately, and for whatever reason, Spirit just keeps coming through, suggesting that a lot of these clients start working with the principles of Dr. Joe Dispenza. And he has some really powerful meditations. And so I always talk about parallel messages, and I thought after maybe the 12th or 15th time in 2 weeks that maybe that was meant for me as well. And I had a feeling Spirit was hinting that I should sit down and work with the meditation as well, because I did years ago and I put it away and it was time to come back to it. So one of his morning meditations, it's all about calling in your future self. It's imagining your life the way you want it to be, okay? And you feel your way into the manifesting of it. So you get out of your head, get into your heart to call it in. So I decided to really commit to that daily practice of using his morning meditation. So with my intention going into that, of manifesting more abundance and more freedom and more joy in my life. So I imagined all of that, and I imagined putting it out into the universe, and then I imagined it coming all back to me. Okay, so circulating the flow of giving and receiving energy. And in this case, the focus really was on financial abundance. So I learned a long time ago from Spirit that money is just an exchange of energy. And when we use it intentionally and for the right reasons, it always comes back to us. So on day 3 of my new daily practice of my meditation, at the very end of this, Joe suggests that you say, show me a sign, something that I'd least expect to confirm that I am making contact with this divine intelligence, okay? So I always put that out there, and I don't designate the sign. I just ask Spirit to show me and surprise me that day. Well, all 3 days I got amazing signs, and one of them I just wanted to share with you as an example. So the night before, I had given my son a $50 bill. He needed to buy a $15 ticket to a homecoming dance. And so I told him, you know what, keep the change, use it for gas money or something. And the very next day, my daughter was begging me to go to the playground. And part of me just didn't feel like going. But the other part of me knew, you know what, honor that. She's 5 and needs to get her energy out, go to the playground. So I went. Well, as we walk across the street to the playground, on the sidewalk was a $50 bill. And she picks it up and she said, Mommy, is this money? And here is a picture of the $50 bill in the leaves. I mean, who finds a $50 bill on a playground, right? So I smiled. I knew that was their way of saying what you put out there came back to you because it was used and done in the right intention. So here's my 2 cents on all of this, according to what my guides have shared with me. The key here is really, when it comes to manifesting, it's, especially if you're manifesting financial abundance, that's your goal. The key really is to get neutral, okay, in your thoughts around money. Any judgments that we might have or conditioning around money, the best thing you can do is try and surrender that. And instead, just see it like anything else, that money's just an exchange of energy. And it's a tool that allows us the freedom to create and fill our lives with more meaningful experiences and opportunities to experience more joy and more feelings of being alive. A healthy place, in my opinion, to be with money is always to remember not to be defined by or attached to any of our material things, our portfolio performance, or how many or how little dollars we have in the bank account, okay? Spirit often reminds us that at the end of the day, our success is not measured in dollars, but measured in the amount of joy that we have within us and in our lives. And so it's not the things that money can buy that we're really after. It's more we're after the feeling that those things or experiences bring us that our soul is longing for. And so if you're seeking to call in more abundance into your life, then I would suggest that you get out of your head, you get centered in your heart where your feelings lie, and meditate on calling in more joy, more peace, more gratitude and appreciation for all the abundance that you have in your life right here, right now. And from this place of gratitude, I promise you, more abundance will flow in, and sometimes in the ways that you least expect it. As always, I am wishing you brightest blessings and all love.